Don't get caught up in the Epstein files. Keep your mind on Jesus. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about don't get caught up in the Epstein files. Keep your mind on Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? So they done released these Epstein files, you know what I'm saying? And people, it's like you got so many people that's, getting caught up in this stuff, bro. But I'm just here to encourage the people, bruh. Don't get caught up in that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind on Jesus. And I'm going to give you the reasons why, bro. Bro, they said it and published 3.5 million pages. Let me repeat that one more time. They done published 3.5 million pages. That's what they saying. They done put out, publicly released 3.5 million pages publicly of these Epstein files. Let me repeat that one more time, bro. 3.5 million pages publicly released of these files, bro. The human brain can't handle all that, bro. Know what I'm saying? That stuff is just gonna ruin your mind, bro. It gonna ruin your peace, ruin your mind, and this and that. And now let's address the wicked people, the innocent kids that these people was eating and killing and all this type of stuff, bro. Let's address all that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to that stuff too, bro. But I'm here to encourage the people, bro. Do not get caught up in these Epstein files, bro. Keep your mind on Jesus, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the enemy, bro, the devil, bro, is using that stuff to keep people's, to just keep people's minds, focused on all this negativity, bro. You got to understand something. Nobody get away with nothing, bro. God is going to punish the wicked. A lot of people have lost hope and faith in God being able to deal with the wicked. That's what it is. A lot of people, they don't believe that God could handle the wicked. They don't believe that God could punish the wicked. They feel as though God is taking too long. Know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. There's many times in my life where I feel like God is taking too long. Know what I'm saying? God is taking too long to punish the wicked and this and that. The wicked is winning and this and that. But at the end of the day, bro, it's on his timing, bro. He gonna get him. So look, though. For the innocent kids that died, bro, that they done ate these kids, bro. They done did all type of crazy stuff, bro. I'm talking about some demonic vampire type stuff. For the kids who died from that, bro, the innocent kid, they in heaven, bro. These innocent kids, they in heaven, bro. You gotta understand that. These innocent kids is in heaven with God, bro, where they don't have to suffer anymore. They don't have to go through all this trauma and all this stuff anymore. Life don't end here. So a lot of people be forgetting, bro. A lot of people be forgetting what's going on, bro, with the spiritual things. This life don't end here, bro. This life do not end here. These kids is in heaven, bro. They in the afterlife. They made it to heaven. They innocent kids, bro. The innocent kids who died in these ritual, creepy, demonic, bro, these people is sick demons, right? For the kids who died from the rituals and the sick stuff these wicked people was doing, I'm telling you, bro, these kids is in heaven, bro. These kids, they ain't even worried about all that stuff that happened on earth, bro. These kids is in heaven forever, bro. Free, in peace, no more tears, no more pain, none of that stuff, bro. Know what I'm saying? This is why it's important to keep your mind on Jesus. Because you got to understand, bro, God is going to punish the wicked on his time, bro. On his time, bro. He going to get him. Bro, they think they getting away. They ain't nobody get away with nothing, bro. Y'all forgot. Time and time again, God punished the wicked. Nobody get away with nothing. It may look like they living a little bit. Ain't nobody get away with nothing. God gonna punish these wicked people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, all we can do is keep our minds on Jesus, bro. Know what I'm saying? Keep our minds on Jesus. Pray against these evil forces and these evil demons. God gonna deal with it. God gonna handle it, bro. Know what I'm saying? Now, God could handle it in so many different ways. God could use people, you know what I'm saying, to handle it. God could use certain people in certain positions to handle it. The hand of God is going to get them, bruh. God is going to move the right people in the right places to bring karma and judgment and punishment to these people. Sometimes God uses people in different places, and you know what I'm saying? But for the people for like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? For like everybody else, all we can do is keep our mind on Jesus, bro. Continue to follow God's plan for our life. That's what we can do. Because following God's plan for our life is very important. And it's going to save people. And it's going to bring awareness and save souls from hell, bro. Bro, this stuff is much more spiritual and much more deeper. These people worship the devil. These people worship Satan. You understand what I'm saying, bro? These demons, they worship Satan. They drink blood. They trafficking. They killing kids. They doing all type of sexual rituals and all type of weird stuff they be doing. These people is demons. These are devils in human form, bruh. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bruh. They devils in human form. And they want to release all these files, 3.5 million pages. Whose brain has enough storage to be worrying about all these files that they trying to put out here to disrupt and to destroy your peace? They want you focused on the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need to be focused on God because we know God is going to handle it, bro. That's what we need to be focused on. You know what I'm saying? You think they releasing these files so you can have peace? Think about it, bro. They releasing these files to intentionally steal your peace. To intentionally mess up your mind, bro. Bro, that's why they releasing them, bro. To destroy your peace, to ruin your peace. Focus on God, bro. God's purpose for your life is designed to help others. Know what I'm saying? So if you focus on what God called you to do and you keep your mind on Jesus, that's the best thing you could possibly be doing in the whole world. Is focusing on God's plan and keeping your mind on God. That's the best thing that you could possibly do with your life, because you got to understand, God's plan for your life is going to help other people. God is going to deal karma to these wicked people. He could deal karma to them with his own hand or using people in different places. He could use different people to deliver the karma, and it's coming, bro. Can't nobody get away with nothing, bro. You get what I'm saying? Can't nobody get away with nothing, bro. These kids in heaven, bro. These innocent kids in heaven, bro. These kids in heaven, they ain't even worried about all that sick demonic stuff that these demons was doing. You know what I'm saying? Them kids in heaven, bro. Them innocent kids in heaven, bro. They ain't even worried about all the sick stuff that happened on earth, bro. The kids who died, bro, from these weird stuff they doing, man, they in heaven, bro. They having fun right now, bro. They ain't worried about all this demonic stuff that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So be encouraged, bro, and keep your mind on Jesus, bro. God is going to deal karma to these devils, bro. I'm telling you what I'm knowing, bro. God don't miss. We got to get back into trusting in God's judgment and God's power. On his timing, his coming. See, people, bro, this is why people need to become spiritual. People is like, oh, you know, they did this to the kids and this and that. Forgetting that these kids in heaven. Forgetting that these kids is free in heaven forever. They done left this evil world. This world is satanic, bro. Know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to the families of the victims and the people who really went through all these traumatic things of the kids just missing. Oh, you got all these kids missing. So many kids missing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got millions of kids missing, bro. All type of sick stuff that going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to the families of these kids, bro. These kids missing, bro. You get what I'm saying? But hey, bro, for the ones that passed away from these ritual, for the kids that passed away from these ritual demons, I'm telling you, bro, these kids in heaven, bro. These kids is smiling. These kids is happy, bro. They free from this evil world, bro. That's why people gotta get back to becoming spiritual. Because these people look at it like, damn, the kids died. The kids went through all this trauma. Forgetting that these kids in heaven now. That's why people need to get back spiritual, bro. Don't get caught up in all the nonsense of the media and all this nonsense that they be pushing. That's the devil's strategy to ruin your peace. Whose brain has the capacity of holding on to 3.5 million pages of trauma? That's what it is. It's 3.5 million pages of sickness. They want your brain to be focused on 3.5 million pages of trauma, of sick demonic stuff. That's what they want you to be focused on. That's what. So you don't think that them stealing your peace, you don't think that that's them winning. You don't think that them stealing your peace and making you focus on this stuff, you don't think that's them winning right there. Your peace is important. Keep your mind on God. Your peace is important. And the enemy and the devil, he wants to steal your peace too, bro. You get what I'm saying? But hey, bro, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, bro. Peace.